Reloading Bench back with you once again. So have had the rifle out 3 times now. You'll see a lessons learned video that I started a couple weeks ago, and I'm adding to that. So this, I guess, will I'll call it the second video in the lessons learned series, and some of the things I talked about are referenced a little bit. I talked about scope bite to some degree, and we solved that for the most part by moving the scope up somewhat. And as you can see, the rear of the stock is adjustable, so we usually have that out about another inch as well, and then combining that with the base of the mount being up 1/2 an inch, 3/4 of an inch, it gives a good eye relief so that potential scope bite is not an issue. Controlling the rifles, it's got a big kick. So shouldering it, bags against the butt, and dealing with the punch with not a 2-stage trigger, but a 1-stage that has a little bit of a break before that second snap. So all in all, I'll show you a few pictures from the most recent outing, where we had the first 2 outings. First outing we were mixing 395 and 450 grain bullets, and I told you on the previous video that as we had it on paper-ish at 50 yards for the 395, we then moved it out to 100 yards, which is the longest at our range, to try and get that on paper, and we were using the 450 grain bullets, so made for a little bit more challenge. But it was a long day. I think that was 30 rounds, and second outing was around 20, and that was all 450 grain at 100 yards. And I think we had the vortex pretty much zeroed in, and then took it out most recently, and I'll show you the screenshots. Only 6 shots, 2 groupings of 3, and when you see the fine-tune adjustments, I think we've got that zeroed in when you consider breathing and dealing with the beast that this is. And one of the most recent additions, and I talked about this previously, was the ring takedown versus just the extended takedown. So the extended takedowns worked fine, but because of how tight we had the set screw in the lowers to reduce as much wobble as possible, this has been a great addition, simply because we have to take this down every time we transport it, and the number of times we're still cleaning the barrel out at the range makes for taking this down without a tool much easier, almost comparable to the front. So that's been a big help. And that's pretty much it for this section of lesson learn. I'm going to do a short video on brass and some of the pain points we learned there, because this is this presented the biggest problem. So I'll cut this one short here and then talk about the brass and how we solved that. Talk to you soon.